Welcome everybody as we return to our Dark Souls 2 PvP. This time we're going back into a Game of Thrones category with Jon Snow. Spoilers for a little bit as I go through the story. Jon Snow is the bastard son of Lord Eddard Stark. May we rest his soul in peace. And eventually will become a... I'm not specifically sure. It's been a little bit since I've watched it. If they're called, Brothers of the Night's Watch. Brothers of the Night's Watch. No, Men of the Night's Watch. Whatever. He's part of the Night's Watch. He basically guards a giant wall made out of ice, in the northern part of the region that is, the Game of Thrones take place in. Anyway. Since Robert Baratheon was liked so much, I figured we'll give it Jon Snow. So just for equipment wise, we're using, of course, the bastard sword. We're using the defender shields. He doesn't really use shields too much, but I'm not that good in this game to try and portray him perfectly. This is the, you know what, I'm going to just show you. I'm going to try and pronounce it, but I'm probably going to do bad. The Llewellyn set, or Llewellyn, that's what I'm gonna call it. Llewellyn set with the Llewellyn gloves. I could not get the Llewellyn gloves, so I ended up just settling for the King's leggings. And then I used the King's crown. Why? Again, spoilers, big spoilers. Most of the Stark family, dies. So there really aren't many Starks, many Starks left. There are a couple. And there are only technically one Stark man alive, which is the youngest son. So I figured, he's not really the king, but Robert would have rather had this man, a Stark, someone related to Ed, holding the crown. So I decided to throw the crown on him. I'm using steel protection because the Llewellyn set does have decent, actually really, really high defense, but it's PvP. You want as much protection as possible. Same thing, some ring of blades +1 for my damage output. I have the Chloranthy ring +1 to increase my stamina regen, and the ring of giants +2 to give myself as much poise as possible so I can cleave away with my bastard sword +10. Over into weapons, bastard sword +10. I'm using a dark pyromancy flame. Why? He doesn't use magic. Well, the reason I said that is because I don't want to have to keep replacing, the dark pine resin, and I figured that could be in. I mean, it's never explicitly said, but it could be in there. Wow. There's a penalty. So I'm just going to use my original one that is fully upgraded, my normal pyromancy glove. Fine. I had set it -150. I was like, oh no. I doubt it has any real impact, but hey. But like I said, I figured why waste it when I have flame weapon, which does the same thing. And it's possible that they would have flame resin. The Alone Great Bow +2. Didn't want to max this out. Too lazy. But I actually have a character with this maxed out basically. But the reason I decided not to is because this is really one of those just the true reason I use this weapon in particular is because they fight, spoiler, giants. If you're fighting a giant, you'd only be using the piddly bow over here to be hitting him when you can use this great bow, which would do a little bit more damage. This bow over here is like a sliver. Like one of these arrows is just like a splinter. At least this one's like a sliver, more painful. Crossbow, largely impacted in the series. Crossbows are very important. I kind of just want to fill him out some because, like I said, he really only. Oh, great. Battery is low. Anyway, as I was saying, I just wanted to fill him out so because Again, he really just uses a bastard sword, and he usually two hands the thing. But hey, everything won't be perfect. Of course, we're doing fire. He's a man of ice. You want to keep yourself warm, so I use fire arrows, fire bolts for the heavy crossbow, and then yeah, I don't really use crossbows too much, so just fire bolts and just heavy bolts for that. Without further ado, however, now we can get into the real fighting. Now that I've wasted 5 minutes of your precious time, so now we're gonna put our dragon eye down, and I'm going to pause the recording and hopefully find my whatchamacallit before I'm summoned. Oh, great! It still does it. Oh my goodness, I hate that, man. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I don't know why it still records. I really don't know what to do. So I'm just trying to avoid having to pause. But again, I had to get the cable to charge it. Other words, we'd be dying in the middle of it because I can't fight. So, he's using looking glass stuff. Of course, always want to buff first. Switch back to my shield, and then we're gonna bow. Hold on, boy. Back up. We're bowing. I'm gonna back up and give him some space, and now we can do combat. And ooh. He's trying to parry. I can tell it. I can tell the parries are coming. I can tell. He's using what looks to be like a lightning-infused claymore. Oh, man. He got me. I was trying to block it and then go for my heavy attack, and it just wasn't working out that well for me. He thought he was gonna guard break me, and I'm very hesitant of getting guard broken. So I really don't. Yeah, he's using a lightning infused. I don't want to risk using too much, pushing too much, in attack. So I just want to keep countering his. As long as he doesn't use Estus, I'm perfectly fine with this. This is going to be a back and forth thing. But like I said, as long as he's not using Estus, I don't care. I did recently, plus... Got you. Okay. I knew that we could trade blows there. That's partial to the reason I put the Ring of Blades plus 10. Ring of Blades plus 10. Ring of Blades plus 2. Dang it, I keep saying it wrong, actually, still. I meant to say the Ring of Giants plus 2. Because the Ring of Giants plus 2, of course, will increase your poise. And I'm trying my darndest to avoid getting killed because I can't block someone with... I can't take the hit because my poise is too low. And basically, poise will be the equivalent of toughness. So, like, if you ever play Call of Duty Toughness, poise basically says how much damage you can take before you flinch, based off of how much the weapon's poise reduction is. Just like if you get shot with Call of Duty, your aim is going to get bad. So, that's the basic idea of that. I'm happy I won. I was not, in all honesty, expecting to win my first match. Hopefully, we can keep the train going like we did on my Drain Lake Soldier walkthrough. May have wanted to put Captain because that's Captain Drummond's set, but anyway, hopefully I can keep that going still. And we're getting summoned again. Switch back into Flame Weapon. Again, the reason why certain spells are there, I hadn't decided yet if I was going to do just pure weapons, melee weapons, crossbows, projectile stuff like that, or if I was going to throw some basic spells in that might have happened. And I kind of figured some spells that could be believable from a pyromancy flame is basically combustion. I always keep flame swath. I just don't take flame swath off. Oh crap, he is a mage. Flame weapon. Well, Actually, I'm complaining saying he's a mage, and I don't actually know if he's a mage. I just saw that sorceress set, and usually person has the sorceress set. It looks like he's using the blue flank. No, he's using a parrying dagger. I'm going to back up now. Wow, the range. I'm very hesitant, so I'm actually going to switch now. Man, I want to keep away from that. I want to. Oh man, he's rolling past everything, man. Flame weapon was worthless. Wink. But that's the thing. If I can stay on him, if I can just stay on him with that. Oh crap. Nah, boy. This is what I'm talking about. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Back up, back up. Oh, what? Okay, that was bull crap. That was some garbage. That was bull. That was really some bull. Oh, I understand. Over here, he has the alarm. I get it. I get it. I understand. Yeah, I hadn't realized that he's actually trying to keep me away from over there because he hasn't. Ain't like he's killed. Oh no, no, no. He hasn't killed those things so many times like I have, to where Whoa. Oh man, I can't dodge. Oh, I dodged it in time. Okay. No, I'm gonna die. No, no, no. I might die for that. No. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. You're just gonna do that. And come on. Oh man. Oh, I was underestimating the power of that lightning. Oh man, I really. Oh, and you can tell that this person is dedicated to using some lightning. So it was probably a Dex slash Faith build. Usually I rock Faith and Strength, so that's my personal setup. But I got a little too arrogant with it. I knew that Twin Blade could hit me up with some massive damage. Those were the red rust Twin Blades or red iron, something like that. Twin Blades. And I hadn't really noticed it until I thought, like, why does he keep backing up? Why does he keep backing up from that? And then I realized, oh, well, okay, he actually does not have, like over here, right? In Dark Souls 2, there's the despawn system, and I've killed, because this character has been farming to get PvP stuff, so I don't have to make multiple PvP characters. He's a universal PvP character for me. I've killed him so many times, they don't spawn. I haven't used any bonfire aesthetics for this particular area. Well, I did to respawn the dude. What was his name? The old Iron King, Great Soul boss, so I could get the Dragon Slayer's Great Bow, which ironically I'm not using right now. But I did want to get it. I said I would do it twice, so I could actually get Blinding Bolt. Just to realize that I don't really think I'm gonna like Blinding Bolt. I hope I'm calling this right now. Oh, I'm fighting him again. So again, hit up my fire. I'm gonna bow to him. I'm gonna bow, be respectful. Like I said, it's always respectful to bow. Actually, that leads me into another story. I was watching, and I really do like. Oh no, 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 no! Oh, I thought I got away from it. Oh, that's gonna. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That messed me up. As I was trying to say, I really do enjoy my Shark Tank. Parry too fast, but I really do enjoy my Shark Tank. And it was an episode, and this dude came here. No, 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 no. Oh, I saved myself so. I don't want to say so well, but oh, I put the shield down too soon. Oh man, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh man. Oh no, 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 no. Oh man. I try not to die. And he's got an enchanted weapon. I could tell. He has an enchanted weapon. Oh man, no, no, no. Did I hit it? No, no, didn't hit it. Oh, that lightning damage. Oh. He got me. Plus, he has the engraved gauntlets on. So, he has a 5% chance, I think, to do criticals. I chose not to use it on this one, but I think on one character I did actually. No, that's my Dex slash spell user. I haven't actually beaten the game with her yet. It's a female character. But anyway, back to my story about Shark Tank. Dude walks in there, and basically, every now and again, you get people in the Shark Tank who are actually basically millionaires already. And they're just trying to grow the company, or they want advice with the company. So, dude goes in there, and he has he has a company, a retail company, that sells clothes. And basically, these are clothes that have been outfitted to wear different electronic devices with it. So you have some with pockets for your iPhone, your iPad, all sorts of different crap. So he walks in and he says, "I want $150,000 for 15% of my business, 15% equity." And for those who don't know, equity is basically, and I have to explain it because I don't know what the age group of my viewers are, but equity is basically stock in the company. And I'm no master, perfect, awesome boss at explaining the stuff, but basically, whoever has the most equity over 51%, well, as long as you got 51% equity in the business, you control the business. So that's basically your goal. But you don't want to give too much equity away because then you don't make as much money. Oh man, he's using Dragon Rider stuff, and his armor is powerful. I don't know. Oh, that's Targrave's set. Go. Okay, that's Targrave's set, and his defense is very, very good. I'm kind of afraid. He's actually grunt and killed all of these already, so he's not afraid. He's using some hovel stuff too. So that's how I know he's not afraid at all. Wow, Great Chaos Fireball is that big. And he got stamina on him. He has stamina, he just don't have poise. But though I guess you really do need stamina if you're gonna be using twin blades, because you just won't be able to sustain hits. Oh man, you can tell he probably's got Hovel stuff on. I can't see his legs. He's probably got the other part of Hovel's because he's wearing Hovel's gauntlets. No, he's not. I guess he got Target stuff. But that was depressing. I got whooped with someone who had decent poise. And usually with twin blades, you want to have a decent amount of poise, a decent amount of stamina, and a decent amount of whatever your weapon, your twin blade weapon scales with, so you can get the max amount of damage. Maybe a buff. Well, not maybe. You really do want to put a buff on because twin blades really don't have a lot of damage base, but they do have a lot of hits in their attacks. But back to my story. So the guy walks in there, $150,000 for 15% equity, and so dude is talking to some of the sharks. He's talking to I'm going to name people you may not even know because you may not watch the show, but Robert and Kevin and Mark, and he's explaining the business. He's explaining how well it's doing. He basically got 12 mil already lined up, projected to make 24 mil. Everything's all cool and well until he comes out and says, yeah, this is for the patent for the clothes, not for the retail business. And the retail business is what actually made the 12,000. 12 million, my bad. And Mark is already mad because Mark's like, well, basically he doesn't like the idea that you get a patent for putting a clothing design, like holes in the clothes to run the wires, that people violate it, don't even know who you are, but they violate it, and then you sue them. He don't like that. Kevin O'Leary, he loves it. He's like, oh, well, I get to sue people too. So basically Robert Hercevic, he sits and he says, okay, well, I'll give you. I think it was 150,000 for 30%. No, 15%. But he wanted 50% of the retail